Hello, Northwest Georgia, and welcome to your weather on North Georgia Television. Lows overnight near 50 with increasing clouds. Overcast now with cloudy skies expected today. High temps around 80. Winds will be south-southwest at 5 to 10. And then expect a cloudy night overnight with temps near 58 and a slight chance of rain. And around the region today, Calhoun at 50, warming up to 71 by noon and a high of 79. And Chatsworth at 53 this morning. Expect 71 at noon and 78 will be your high. Chickamauga 52 this morning, 72 at noon and then up to 79. And Cohutta, 51 this morning, 70 expected at midday and then on up to 77. And Dalton, 51 for your overnight low early this morning, 71 by noontime and then 79 for your high. Fairmount, 53 this morning, expect a noon temp of 73 and then the area high of 79. Fort Oglethorpe, 52, 70 midday, and then temps will rise up to 79. In Lafayette, you were at 51 this morning, 71 expected midday, and 78 for your high. And Ringgold, 52, midday 71, and 79 for your high. Now for the 7-day forecast. Tomorrow, overcast with south winds at 10 to 20, highs near 80 again. Thunderstorms with locally heavy downpours possible. Thursday night, lows down to the mid-50s and winds south at 10 to 15. On Friday, showers early, then steady rain later in the day. Highs only getting up around 60 and lows in the lower 40s. Friday night, under partly cloudy skies. Saturday, showers early and then a cloudy afternoon. Highs only in the low 60s again. Partly cloudy Saturday night with lows around 42. And Easter Sunday, mainly sunny, high, clear overnight, and lows down in the 50s. And then Monday, another sunny day with temps up into the low 80s, partly cloudy overnight, lows in the mid-50s. Mostly cloudy Tuesday, highs in the low 80s again, lows in the upper 50s. Then next Wednesday, partly cloudy, temps up in the 70s and overnight down to the mid-50s. That's your weather, and North Georgia Television wishes you a blessed and beautiful day, whatever the weather. And here are the area obituaries. Senora Maria Villalobos, age 94. Maria Villalobos passed away Sunday, April 14th at her residence. Mass will be held Wednesday, April 17th at 10:30 a.m. at St. Joseph's Catholic Church in Dalton, with Father Solomon Garcia officiating. Visitation will be held at the funeral home on Tuesday from 4 until 8 p.m. Arrangements by Willis Funeral Home in Dalton. Mr. Jerry Lee Donaldson, age 62. Jerry Donaldson of Tunnel Hill departed this life Friday, March 29th in Humble, Texas, from injuries sustained in an accident. Services to celebrate his life will be Friday, April 19th at 2 p.m. from the Ponders Melrose Chapel, with Reverend Bruce McMillian and Reverend Melvin Burse officiating. Interment will follow in the Ponders Colonial Hills Memorial Park Cemetery. The family will receive friends at the funeral home from 5 until 8 p.m. on Thursday. Mike Carey Ridgway, age 59. Mike Ridgway was granted his wings that carried him to the Kingdom of God's home on Sunday, April 14th. A memorial service for Mike will be held at a later date. Arrangements made with integrity by Sean Chapman Funeral Home and Cremation Service of Chatsworth. Viola Mae Yeager, infant daughter of Amber Yeager and Daniel Chapman of Chatsworth, went to be with Jesus on Friday, April 12th. A service will be held Friday, April 19th at 11 a.m. from the Ponders Melrose Chapel. Interment will follow in the Ponders Marie Memorial Gardens. The family will receive friends at the funeral home from 9 a.m. until 11 a.m. on Friday. Mr. John Andrew Pitts, Sr., age 79, of Douglasville, Georgia, passed away Saturday, April 13th at Atlanta Medical Center. Funeral services for Mr. Pitts will be held at 2 p.m. on Sunday, April 28th, in the Chapel of People's Funeral Home. The family will receive friends for an hour prior to the funeral. In lieu of flowers, please consider a memorial contribution to the American Heart Association. Mrs. Julia Ann Richards Cochran, age 55. Julia Ann Cochran of Liberty, South Carolina, passed away Sunday, April 14th. Funeral services to celebrate her life will be Friday, April 19th at 2 p.m. from the Chapel of People's Funeral Home, with Reverend Lamar Beeson, Reverend Dwayne Smith officiating. Interment will follow in Ferry Valley Cemetery, and the family will receive friends Thursday at the funeral home from 5 until 9 p.m. That's our obituaries. Now stay tuned for your news.
Hello, welcome to North Georgia Television News. We are your news covering Catoosa, Gordon, Murray, Walker, and Whitfield counties. In the news today, the City of Dalton's recent business, a G.Crew alert, the Latino American Association and what it means for our community, America's safest college campuses.
Also, Pet of the Week, Georgia gas prices, American attitudes toward fully self-driving cars. Also, upcoming events including the Anna Shaw Institute Open House, Dancing with the Stars of Dalton, and the Arts Guild concert in the round featuring stories and song by local musicians.
In the City of Dalton, state funding for Dalton Public Schools will increase by nearly $2.3 million to fund 3,000 pay raises for teachers and other credited staff, according to a draft fiscal year 2020 budget presented to the Board of Education Monday night. The state budget approved by the legislature earlier this year provides funding for a 3,000 pay increase for teachers, counselors, and other certified personnel. In an appearance in Chatsworth last week, Governor Brian Kemp called the increase a healthy down payment on his promise of a $5,000 raise for the state's public school teachers. Fiscal year 2020 starts July 1st. The budget calls for $84.9 million in spending, up from $81 million in the fiscal 2019 budget. It anticipates $83.6 million in revenue, up from $80 million in the 2019 budget. The school system will reach into its fund balance to cover the difference. The budget forecasts ending the 2020 fiscal year with a fund balance of $16 million. The property tax rate would remain at 8.2 mils for the 6th year in a row. The budget projects that tax rate would bring in $31.9 million, up from $30.4 million thanks to growth in the tax digest. But Perry said the school system won't know for sure how much that tax rate will bring in until it receives a certified tax digest from the Whitfield County Tax Assessor's Office, which will likely happen in July. Board Vice Chairman Matt Evans said the board members will consider an 8.15 tax rate to see what impact that has on our immediate goals and our long-term goals, he said. In addition to the state pay increase, the budget would add 8 new special education teachers, 2 each at Park Creek School and Westwood School, and 1 each at Blue Ridge School, Brookwood School, City Park School, and Dalton Middle School. Board members held a public hearing on the proposed budget Monday night, but no members of the public spoke. They are scheduled to hold another public hearing on May 13th before giving tentative approval to the budget. They are expected to give that final approval to the budget in June.
And in other business, Northwest Georgia Paving has begun deep patching the southbound lane of Tibbs Road from Sugar Road to Ella Lane to fix pavement failures. The work is expected to take about a week. Funding comes from the 2015 Special Purpose Local Option Sales Tax. Northwest Georgia Paving has a contract of just under $1.5 million that the SPLOST pays for to pave and resurface city streets. According to the Dalton Public Works Department, single lane closures with flaggers or a pilot vehicle will be in effect while the repair work commences. Most work should be completed by the end of the week. Motorists should use caution when traveling through the work zone, and DPWD suggests that nearby residents should make preparations to leave home prior to the work beginning in the mornings at approximately 8:30 a.m.
And the Board of Dalton Utilities approved a $750,000 contract with Ellis Contracting of Chatsworth for upgrades to the utility's natural gas system. The contract calls for the replacement of approximately 8,770 feet of degraded 2-inch gas main and 4,495 feet of 4-inch main. Work is expected to begin on April 29th and to be completed by December 31st. Also, following an executive session, board members voted to approve the purchase of 1 acre of land adjacent to the utility's Mill Creek wastewater treatment plant for $4,000 from the estate of a private individual. A utility spokeswoman said the land will be used as an additional buffer. A Georgia DOT maintenance crew has begun work on replacing the obliterated and damaged reflective raised pavement markers on State Route 157 in Walker County. Work will proceed daily Tuesday through Friday from 7:30 a.m. until 5:30 p.m. This safety maintenance operation and the lane closures it necessitates are weather permitting and subject to change.
The Latino American Association partners with Mohawk Industries to expand services to Dalton and improve access to critically needed services and resources for the rapidly growing Latino community in Northwest Georgia. The LAA will initially serve in the areas of family well-being and immigration legal services, and will eventually provide services across of all the LAA's focus areas: economic empowerment, immigration, family well-being, youth education, and culture and engagement. The Dalton Outreach Center, located at 508 East Morris Street, Dalton, Georgia 30721, is now open to the public. The LAA is proud to become an engaged member of the Dalton community, which in many ways represents Georgia's diverse future. The population of Dalton is more than 50% Latino, with Dalton State College becoming Georgia's first Hispanic serving institution, and with Latino entrepreneurs and Latino skilled labor becoming critical to the Northwest Georgia economy, according to Annabelle Torres, LAA Executive Director. The new Outreach Center furthers the LAA's strategic goal to expand the organization's geographic, I love that, footprint statewide in order to increase access and impact. The expansion into Dalton was made possible thanks to the partnership and commitment of support from Mohawk Industries. Phil Brown, Senior Vice President of Human Resources for Mohawk Industries, said that Mohawk is partnering with the Dalton chapter of the LAA, which is located on Mohawk's campus, to promote the LAA's services, support important events, and provide leadership through representation on the organization's board of directors. Brown stated that Mohawk is excited to welcome the LAA to Dalton and partner with their team as they provide resources and services that will benefit the entire community. Part of what makes Mohawk great is our diverse workforce. Different ideas, experiences, and perspectives create a positive and inclusive environment that promotes innovative thinking and growth. We know this organization will make a positive impact across Northwest Georgia. North Georgia Television welcomes this new partnership, and we are excited to see the impact it will have in integrating and empowering, integrating actually, the people of Northwest Georgia and increasing utility in our community.
Okay, the National Council for Home Safety and Security released their annual ranking of the safest college campuses in America for 2019. It was compiled from locally submitted police reports, FBI crime data, and other relevant information.
The top 5 safest college campuses are number 1, Lincoln Memorial University in Harrogate, Tennessee. Number 2, South Georgia State College in Douglas, Georgia. Number 3, Elon University in Elon, North Carolina. Number 4, Jackson State Community College in Jackson, Tennessee. Number 5, John Wood Community College in Quincy, Illinois. Although test scores, tuition costs, and distance from home are typically among the top deciding factors when choosing a college, prospective students and their guardians should not forget the importance of safety. Similarly, current students and faculty should be aware of their campus crime statistics and available safety resources. The NCHSS arrived at these rankings by comparing law enforcement and FBI crime reports from 490 colleges, excluding colleges with student populations of less than 1,000, as well as colleges that lacked any of the necessary data. The NCHSS also omitted colleges that failed to submit their crime reports to the FBI.
Very interesting information. Stick with us. We will be right back. Hi guys, I'm Connie Hall Scott, and my show, The Talk with Connie, is right here on North Georgia Television, and I hope you'll join me and my very, very interesting guests as we dish on, well, just about everything. Meet local and regional entertainers, newsmakers, motivators, and all kinds of ordinary people doing extraordinary things. Enjoy man-on-the-street interviews, hot topic discussions, and even the occasional game or prank. It's all about community and getting to know each other. My goal is to entertain, educate, and stimulate, so join the talk for a new episode every week.
This is Donnie Worley down at Powell's Town Square Cafe in the heart of historic downtown Dalton, Georgia. We're here at 116 West King Street, where Powell's Country Kitchen was located for over 40 years. We want to thank all our family and friends and wonderful, wonderful guests for coming down and supporting us this last year, and invite you to come down and check out some of our new menu items and specials and our wonderful specials every week for the month of March to celebrate our 1-year anniversary. Thank you again, and come down and enjoy a little fellowship and some of the fine programming on North Georgia Television, always playing on our TV here to support all our local businesses.
Hi, I'm Lori McDaniel, host of The Local Scene. We've all heard it a million times. There's nothing to do around here. Well, The Local Scene exists to prove that statement wrong. We promote events, festivals, fundraisers, and exciting news about what's going on in Northwest Georgia. If you're looking for something to do, tune in. If you've got an event or something special you want to promote on the air, let us know so you can be a guest on the show. Hey, free publicity doesn't grow on trees, you know. If you'd like to be on The Local Scene, please email WDNN at info@WDNNTV.com with the subject line, The Local Scene, or call us at 706-278-9713. Nothing to do, as if.
Welcome back to your local news. I am Connie Hall Scott.
And I'm Lexi Scott.
And in the news, more in the news. Once again, here is the pet of the week. Precious is a 1-year-old husky. She is great with all dogs and leash trained. She loves being with people and would make a very loyal companion. Go to hsnwga.org to apply for her. Adoptions are Saturday from noon until 4 p.m. at the Humane Society of Northwest Georgia. If you would like to foster a dog or a cat or volunteer, fill out an online application. The Humane Society of Northwest Georgia is a local organization supporting the human-companion animal bond. The organization is funded by the generosity of donations.
A year after a number of high-profile automated vehicle incidents, American attitudes toward fully self-driving cars have not rebounded. AAA's annual automated vehicle survey found that 71% of people are afraid to ride in fully self-driving vehicles, indicating that overall sentiment has not yet returned to what it was prior to these incidents occurring. 63%. AAA believes the key to helping consumers feel more comfortable with fully self-driving vehicles will be bridging the gap between the perception of automated vehicle technology and the reality of how it actually works in today's cars. Experience seems to play a key role in impacting how drivers feel about automated vehicle technology. Many cars on the road today are equipped with advanced driver assistance systems, which are considered the building blocks for fully self-driving vehicles. AAA's recent survey revealed that regular interaction with ADAS components like lane keeping up assistance, adaptive cruise control, automatic emergency braking, and self-parking significantly improves consumer comfort level. On average, drivers who have one of these 4 ADAS technologies are about 68% more likely to trust these features than drivers who don't have them.
Lexi, that really interests me, and I'm not down with the whole self-driving car thing, but I did notice that Precious came back up. So that must be a sign for someone to adopt this beautiful dog.
Yeah,
someone, but not you.
I would like to have her. If no one else takes her, I'm always there.
Precious is great.
Yes.
But about the whole self-driving car thing, that just doesn't seem safe, does it?
I just feel like that was a sign for me if she popped up while I was
we're back
talking.
to Precious again. Okay, well, back to the news and Precious aside for a moment. Georgia gas prices are up this week compared to a week ago. Georgia drivers are now paying an average of $2.68 per gallon for regular unleaded, 7 cents more than a week ago and 28 cents more than this time last month. However, drivers are only paying 4 cents less than this same time last year. Motorists are paying an average of $40.20 for a full 15-gallon tank of gasoline. A discount of $2.40. I'm so sorry. $2.40 from when prices were their highest last May. Gas prices may continue to fluctuate over the next few weeks, but will likely follow an upward. Well, they will likely follow an upward trend as demand rises and they switch over to summer blend gasoline, which is more costly to produce, becomes more widespread, according to Monterey Waiters, spokesman for AAA. AAA forecasts the national average should peak at around $2.75 by Memorial Day weekend.
Now, here are some events coming up around the region. And remember, if you have a community event, let us know at info@wdnntv.com and we'll let the community know. On Friday at 7 o'clock p.m., local singer/songwriters Earl Bracken, Charsley Etheridge, and Ben Honeycutt will share the Creative Arts Guild's Music Spotlight for a concert, the next in the Guild Stories and Song Music series. Each artist will take turns playing their original compositions in the round. The In the Round format refers to how performers sit together in the center of a stage, taking turns playing their songs and telling stories. The format became popular at the legendary Bluebird Cafe in Nashville, Tennessee around 1985. The performance style proved so popular that many of the shows at the Bluebird Cafe utilize it, and other clubs in Nashville and elsewhere have duplicated it. Kathy Mattea, Garth Brooks, Alan Jackson, and even Taylor Swift are just a few of the artists whose talents have been displayed at the Bluebird Cafe during In the Round and open mic sessions. Bracken Etheridge and Honeycutt will each bring to the Guild stage their well-established writing and playing styles. These musicians are longtime friends and collaborators, so one can expect that they will quickly create a warm and lively atmosphere together. That sounds like a lot of fun.
Sounds like a lot of fun to me, too. And you know what else sounds like a lot of fun?
Yeah.
Dalton's Dancing with the Stars 2019 will be held Saturday, April 27th at 5 p.m. at the Dalton Convention Center. This year, the proceeds will go to the Greenhouse Child Advocacy and Sexual Abuse Center. This allows for children and adults to get help for both physical and sexual abuse at no charge. Please consider supporting this much-needed resource in our community. Tickets sell up fast, so you better purchase them as quick as you can at daltondancingstars.com. Tickets are $10 for general admission, $8 for senior citizens, and $5 for Dalton State College and area students K through 12.
Yeah, get that college discount.
That's great. Children under 5 will be admitted free. More information and tickets available on the Creative Arts Guild website.
And on April 27th, Cohutta will celebrate the 50th anniversary of its founding. Plans for the celebration include a parade and official proclamation from the State Senate and House of Representatives, recognition of citizens, and the annual Ruritan Club Chicken Cube. A full day of activities are being scheduled around historic buildings and structures, beginning with the parade at 11 o'clock a.m. and lasting until 6 p.m. Peter's Free Willin' 5K and 1 Mile Fun Run will be held on April 27th. The proceeds will benefit St. Mark's Remarkable Preschool Program, whose mission is to provide quality, cost-effective, inclusive preschool education and outreach, providing an opportunity for special needs children and typical children to learn side by side. Registration begins at 7:30 a.m. 1 Mile Fun Run walk begins at 8:30 a.m. 5K race begins at 9:15 a.m. and the award ceremony begins at 10:15 a.m. Register at active.com. April 27th, Cohutta hosts their 50th anniversary to celebrate 50 years as a chartered town and 140 years of rich history. The celebration will kick off with a parade at 11:30 with music and other festivities throughout the day. The Ruritans will be there for their 70th year of their infamous chicken cube that will be served both indoors and out in the park.
Love that infamous chicken cube.
Yeah.
At the Whitfield Dalton Library, every Tuesday at 11 o'clock is Move and Groove for both, for birth through pre-K, but all children are welcome. And at 5 o'clock is story time for pre-K and elementary school learners. And on Wednesdays from 5:30 to 7, they have their Pokemon League open to all ages. Christ the King Lutheran Church will host their annual ecumenical, I just can't do it. Ecumenial Earth Day Sunday, April 28th. The free event will feature fun, food, animals, exhibits, kids' crafts, entertainment, and more to remind us of our role as stewards of the earth, which is an important thing. Also, on Sunday, April 28th, the 5th annual Teardrop Half Marathon will kick off from Fort Mountain to Chatsworth. Southern Lit Book Club meets at Caffeine Addicts in Ringgold the last Tuesday of each month at 6 p.m. For more information, contact Donna Greason at 706-935-2810.
And there are free craft classes in quilting, sewing, crocheting, knitting, and scrapbooking provided by Dorcas Ministry at Oakwood Baptist Church in Chickamauga every Tuesday night from 4:30 p.m. to 8:30 p.m. English as a second language classes also at Oakwood Baptist each Wednesday. They have a morning class from 8:30 to 10:30 a.m. and an evening class 6:30 through 8:30 p.m. Childcare is provided for evening classes. And the Alzheimer's Association is sponsoring a caregiver workshop as part of its Living with Dementia series. Classes for caregivers and people living with early stage dementia will be held April 16th from noon to 2 p.m. at the association's Dalton office. Classes for caregivers dealing with people living with middle or late stage dementia will be held April 23rd and 30th, as well as May 7th, 14th, and 21st. The event is free, lunch is provided. To register, call 800-272-3900 or visit alz.org/Georgia.
Well, that's a lot of stuff to think about, and we'll leave that with you.
And a lot of laughs today.
That's right. We'll see you tomorrow.